Hi everyone, welcome back to more Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Alright, last time we left off, we just finished up in the village with Braum and Nephany. So now we are back at the base screen. Give me just a moment pulling up the Serenus Forest website. Hang on just a sec. Okay, here we go. Info. Heather. Aw, I really wanted to go to the palace. I would have been so happy with just a tiny little glance at Queen Alincia. She's glorious. This is so unfair. Yep, it's the pits. But that Queen of Oz is a real nice lady. Knowing her, she'll probably just let you talk to her. No, will not. The nerve of that Duke Ludveck. He ruined my one chance to meet the Queen. I won't stand for it. He needs a kick in the rear or a punch in the mouth. The things I do to him. Heather, you sure are a lovely gal and all, but you sure do say some funny things. Can't argue with that, Nephany. But that's just the way folks are. They ain't always appear what they be. But they ain't always what they appear to be. Ain't nobody perfect neither. Unless you're talking about goddess, that is. Excuse me? Huh? Oh. Oh, well, hi there, Miss Lucia. What can we help you with? I came to ask for a favor. If it's not too much to ask, I'd like you to both accompany me to Felirae. No, that won't be a problem. You going to catch the Duke? Something a little more preliminary. I guess you could call it espionage. Espio what? Sounds serious. Nephany, you ever heard of that? Oh, sure. When I was just a sprout, I caught a real bad case of that. Got this awful rash all over my back, too. That's a nice story. Maybe I better explain what I mean. Don't you know anything? Espionage is all about stealing secrets and not getting caught. It's one of my many strong points. Oh, really? And who might you be? My name is Heather. I'm a friend of Nephany's. I'd do anything to help Her Majesty. Seriously, anything. I see. Maybe you can lend a hand as well. Miss Lucia, you're the greatest. Like amazingly, stupendously great. I'd love to help. Okay. Lagoos. Lady Lucia, we've heard a rumor that you'll be leaving to investigate an enemy. Is this true? Lady Lesser, Mordecai, well... You could return to Gallia and bring back soldiers to help, you know. As an ally in a time of crisis, I'm certain our king would lend support. No, Lady Leth, this is an internal affair. We don't want to have to involve Gallia in Crimea's civil problems. More fighters are always better. The people of Gallia all will fight for Queen Alincia. Listen, I know you mean well, but I just can't allow it. I'm sorry, but if there were even a hint of Gallia's assistance, there would be even more problems in the royal court. Problems? What problems? This conflict isn't exactly a life-or-death situation for Crimea, so relying on support from a Lagoos nation would cause an uproar with the nobility. Is that what you mean? Yes, unfortunately. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's the truth. No, it's common sense given the history of both of our nations. I completely understand. We won't report this to Gallia. Thank you for understanding. I apologize for troubling you. No, it is fine. Why this tactic of rousing the people to rebel against the Queen, though? Any Lagoos who wanted to be king would fight for it with teeth and claws, as is proper. You Bjork are always wasting time talking. Our society is very complex. There's history and tradition, unwritten law and custom. There are lots of reasons for why we... Bah! Attempts to compromise won't get you anywhere. You should just kill him and get it over with. I agree! This Ludveck is a complete asshole. Mordecai feels sad. Poor Queen Alincia. We cannot help her. That's not true, Mordecai. Having support from you and Leth is very helpful. Really? Mordecai will help with anything. I have a great idea. Together with the Lagoos. I'll translate that. Princess Leanne? Why do I suddenly have a crowd? She says she'd like to go. No, I'm sorry. It's much too dangerous where we're going. I couldn't risk something happening to you. Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo! I guess this mangy old coot will be joining the action then. To ensure my lady's safety, of course. Serenade Lucci as well? Stars above. Alright, Alencia, talk to her. Your Majesty? Okay, all finished. What are you doing? Don't worry about it, it's a secret. Aha! That was a needle and thread, wasn't it? Did you just sew something into my collar? It's a good luck charm, to keep you safe while you're away, so you come back to me in one piece. Alencia, be careful out there. I'll be praying for you. Thanks. I'll be back with good news, I promise. We get a talisman. That's not a good luck charm, that raises resistance. Whatever. Talk to Jeffrey. Lucia, wait. You can't stop me, Jeffrey. I know that. But I can try to keep you safe, can't I? So I'll have to take this. An elixir? I don't need it. I'm not going to fight, you know. But if you don't use it, so much for the better. But just hold on to it, for me. Alright. Promise me you won't do anything stupid. Promise for me, for Alencia and me, and for Bastion. For you to even mention his name at a time like this, I give up. Sure, I promise. Keep Queen Alencia safe, got it? Of course, on my life. We get an elixir! Alright. Throw this in there, hold on to that. Okay, Lucia, new party member. She starts out with pretty decent stats. She has a silver sword, as you can see. But her growth rate is pretty piss poor. I mean, she's a fairly decent sword user, but I wouldn't recommend her, honestly. Except for me looking at her titties or something like that, but eh. Leth, she makes a return from the previous game. She's a decent cat Lagoose, but Ranulph is way better. Mordecai. He also makes a return. He is one of the best Tiger Lagoose units in the game. He has a very high defense and strength. Speed and resistance are lacking though, so you have to watch out for that if you're going to use him. But he is worth using. He is tough. Brom, you already know. Nephi, you already know. Heavy, you already know. Okay, that's it. Drop that in there. Drop this in there. Drop that in there. Actually, give Lucia that vulnerary. Oh yeah, one thing to mention, I don't know if I did this or not, but Olive Eye Grass. This restores 15 points to Lagoose transformation gauge. You can use this while they're transformed, so this is a helpful way to keep them in their beast state. It's very nice to have. And Lagoose Stones, it instantly transforms a Lagoose. Skills, bonus EXP. Let's just use a little bit. Level up. Let's see, yeah, that should do it. Alright, save the game. And let's go. Castle Felirae. Let me look at my Dr. Pepper can. This shit's so good. Well, well, my dear Lady Lucia. Quite away from home, aren't we? Please do excuse the sudden visit, Your Grace. Princess Leanne, Lady Leth, this is Lord Ludveck, Duke of Felirae. I was thinking that our Lagoose guest might enjoy the fine fruits this region is known for. We've traveled quite a long way. I hope it won't be too much trouble. Don't be ridiculous. I could be nothing but delighted by a visit from you, Lady Lucia. Although I must admit, I would be all the more pleased if you had come such a long way just to see me. Okay, creepo, get the fuck away from Lucia. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good going, Lucia. Back away from him. You are too kind, Lord Ludveck. Please, feel free to take your ease. You are welcome to stay in Felirae as long as you desire. Okay, that night at a cave nearby. This is it! This document is an order written by Ludveck himself, marked with his signet. If he shows it to the Royal Assembly, we'll surely have the backing to indict him. Thank you so much, both of you. We have to quell this uprising before things get out of hand. How about you first? Get the fuck out of there before you get caught. If there is no war, we are happy. But if there is war, it is good we came. Ludveck is poor prey. He hides behind a shield of words, not realizing that words can be seen through. Yes, and that's quite fortunate for us. But we still have to get out of here without being detected. And stop talking and start getting the fuck out of there! And then Leon's talking. My lady, you mustn't raise your voice. Who's there? Show yourself. Princess Leanne, Sir Nealucci. I thought you'd return to the royal palace. What in the world are you doing here? Oh, forgive us. We just couldn't help but be concerned for you. Well, what can I say? This just means we have to be even more careful to get out of here safely. Someone is coming. Guards, this cave has only one exit. I guess that means we'll do this the hard way. We've obtained enough evidence to indict Ludveck, so there's no point in sticking around. Let's go. Alright. There's watchfires around the area. You can use them to light up basically as like stationary torches. Like watch. Leanne. See what I mean? Okay, for this part, just have Nealucci and Leanne chill out over here, out of harm's way. Let's see, we're gonna have Bromhook go north. Oh, hey. Hey there, how you doing? Let's see, Steel Great Hands. Oopsie. Let's see. How much damage can I do? Quite a bit. Let's see. I do this. So yeah, keep Mordecai left back for now. I would use Lagoo Stone, but using it this early on is a bit of a waste. I can't do jack shit now. Let's see, steel. Here's a bone right there. Let me see here. Let's see. I'll just post it right there.